Babe, we need to talk.
If this is about rent again, I told you, I'm figuring it out. Just give me a little more time.
We don't have time, Jake. Rent is due in a week, and we're short again. I already found a solution.
What solution?
Liam is moving in to help with rent.
You're joking. Liam, as in your rich ex-boyfriend Liam?
Yes, that Liam. Look, I know how it sounds, but he's just a friend now. He offered to help out when I mentioned we were struggling.
Are you serious right now? You think I'd be okay with this? You're telling me the guy who used to spoil you with vacations and designer bags is now going to be living with us and paying our bills? You think that's normal?
I think I don't want to be homeless, Jake. And right now, Liam is stepping up where you aren't.
So that's what this is about? You don't respect me anymore because I'm going through a rough patch?
It's not about respect. It's about survival. You have no savings. You keep making bad financial decisions. And I am not about to let my entire life fall apart because of your stubborn pride.
You really went to him before coming to me? You didn't even give me a chance to fix things before you ran to your rich ex for help?
I've given you months to fix things, Jake. But we're still here, still broke. So yeah, I asked Liam, and he said yes. He's moving in next week.
Next week? So this was never a discussion. You just decided for me?
I didn't decide for you. I made the decision that needed to be made. If you don't like it, then maybe you should get a job that actually pays, instead of gambling away what little we have. You keep spending all our money on that stupid Crossy Road game on stake.com. Gambling all our money away because you think you're gonna be the next Aiden Ross.
Wow, so that's what you really think of me?
I think I'm tired of struggling when there's a solution right in front of us. I think I'm tired of watching you sink while expecting me to go down with you. I love you, Jake, but I'm not gonna ruin my life just to spare your ego.
My ego? You don't see how humiliating this is for me? Living in an apartment that another man is paying for? Watching you accept handouts from someone who used to call you his? You're basically inviting him to sit across from me every day, watching me struggle while he plays the savior.
Then be better, Jake. Make me not need him.
Are you hearing yourself? You're replacing me before I even have the chance to fix things. You think he's helping out of the kindness of his heart? He's doing this to humiliate me, to win you back.
That's not true.
You really believe that? That Liam, your wealthy, still single ex, who used to spoil you rotten, suddenly just wants to be a friend? Open your eyes, Sophia.
My eyes are open, Jake. And what I see is a man who is stepping up while the one I'm with is drowning. I love you, I do. But I'm done choosing loyalty over stability.
So that's it? I'm just supposed to sit here while another man pays for our life? While you let him?
If you really want to keep this life, then prove you can handle it. Otherwise, Liam is moving in. And that's the final decision.
Just wanted to let you know I covered next month's rent. No need to stress about it, I got you, homie.
I didn't ask you to do that.
Yeah, but let's be real. Someone had to.
You think this makes you special? You think just because you have money, you get to walk in here and act like you're the man of the house?
Oh, come on, don't be like that. I'm just helping out, Jake. I mean, what kind of guy would I be if I let Sophia struggle while you figure things out?
You're not doing this for her. You're doing this to humiliate me.
Humiliate you? Dude, you're doing that all on your own.
You think just because you can throw money around, you're better than me?
Not just because of the money.
Wow.
Look, I get it. It must be rough watching another man provide for your girlfriend. Must sting every time she thanks me for keeping a roof over her head. But hey, if the roles were reversed, I'd be pissed too.
Keep talking, Liam. I'm one bad day away from making sure you regret ever coming here.
Oh, and what exactly are you going to do? Because from where I'm standing, you don't have a lot of options. Let's break it down, shall we? You're broke. You have zero power here. And your girlfriend? She's already leaning on me more than she leans on you. So tell me, Jake, what's your next move?
You really think you're winning? You're just a wallet, Liam. Nothing more.
That's funny, because from what I can tell, Sophia appreciates this wallet a hell of a lot more than she appreciates you.
You're pathetic.
If I'm pathetic, what does that make you?
You're never going to replace me.
I don't need to replace you. You're already fading away on your own. And the best part? Sophia isn't stopping it.
She's just grateful you're helping. That's it.
If that's what helps you sleep at night, buddy. But deep down, you already know. You're losing her. And the only thing keeping you around right now? Her guilt.
You don't know anything about me and Sophia.
I know enough. I know she's getting used to me being around. I know she's venting to me about her problems instead of you. And I know she loves taking this vaniade.
Shut the hell up. She's not yours, Liam. You're just helping. Don't let that get to your head.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. I'm just enjoying the view, watching you squirm, watching you realize little by little that you're becoming irrelevant, watching her get comfortable with the idea of life without you.
That's never going to happen.
You sure about that? Because from where I'm sitting, you're already halfway out the door.
Do you even realize how disrespectful this is? How you're letting him act like he's the man of the house while I sit here looking like a joke? Every time he throws his money around, every time he makes some slick comment, you just sit there and let it happen. Do you even care how this makes me feel?
What do you want me to do, Jake? Tell him to stop helping? Kick him out and let us drown in debt? I am tired of arguing about this. Liam is keeping us afloat. You should be grateful instead of acting like a jealous child.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was childish to want basic respect in my own home. You think this is just about money? It's about the fact that he's sitting there, throwing his power around, and you're just letting him. Do you even see what he's doing? Or are you just ignoring it because it's more convenient for you?
He's not doing anything, Jake. He's just helping us survive. You're the one making this some ego battle. Maybe if you acted like a real man, he wouldn't have to step in.
I can't believe you just said that to me. So that's what you really think of me? That I'm not a real man because I hit a rough patch? Because I can't compete with your rich ex who has nothing better to do than throw money around? You do realize this is exactly what he wants, right? For you to start seeing him as the one who can take care of you, while I'm just the dead weight you can't get rid of.
Maybe if you actually contributed, I wouldn't have to see him that way. I need stability, Jake. I need to know that the person I'm with can handle life, not just make excuses.
I'm trying, but you're not even giving me the chance. Instead of supporting me, you're letting another man step in and take my place. And what's worse, you're starting to like it.
That's not true.
Isn't it? Because the way you defend him, the way you look at me when we fight, you don't see me the same anymore, do you?
I don't know.
There it is. You don't even deny it anymore.
Jake, I love you, but love doesn't pay the bills. It doesn't put food on the table or keep the lights on. And the truth is, Liam has been more reliable than you lately.
You don't think I already feel pathetic enough? You don't think I already hate that I can't give you the life you want right now? But instead of believing in me, instead of waiting for me to get back on my feet, you're already looking for someone else to hold you up.
It's not about looking for someone else. It's about survival. And if that means letting Liam help for a while, then so be it.
A while? Be honest, Sophia. If I wasn't here, would you even miss me? Or would you just slide into the life Liam is already setting up for you?
I don't want to answer that.
That's all I needed to know.
I've been thinking, Jake, since I'm paying rent, I think it's only fair that I get the master bedroom.
Over my dead body.
Come on, man, be reasonable. I'm covering most of the rent, the bills, even some of Sophia's expenses. It only makes sense that I get the best room in the apartment.
You think just because you're throwing money around, you can take whatever you want? This is my home. I live here with Sophia. You're just a guest.
A guest? Funny, because last time I checked, I'm the reason Sophia still has a roof over her head. You think you kept this place running? What exactly do you contribute, Jake? Besides the tension in the air every time you sulk around the apartment?
You're delusional if you think you're gonna push me out of my own room.
I'm just stating facts. Right now, the only thing keeping you here is Sophia's guilt, but even that has an expiration date.
You really think this is some competition, don't you? Like you're slowly replacing me, piece by piece. First, you start paying our rent. Then, you make sure Sophia is dependent on you. Now, you're trying to take our bedroom? What's next, Liam? You planning on taking Sophia too?
Taking her? Oh, Jake. I don't think you realize I already have.
You're full of shit.
Am I? Think about it, Jake. Who does she come to when she needs something? Who does she lean on when she's stressed? Who is actually making her life easier instead of just dragging her down? And be honest, when was the last time she even looked at you the same way?
You're really sitting there trying to convince me that you won? That she's yours now? Just because you waved some money in her face?
It's not about the money. It's about what money represents. Stability, strength, security, everything a real man provides.
If you're such a real man, why do you have to buy your way into people's lives? A real man doesn't have to flash his wallet to feel important. A real man doesn't have to bribe a woman's loyalty just to feel like he matters. You're not winning, Liam. You're just a paycheck with a face.
Keep telling yourself that. Meanwhile, I'll keep making sure Sophia never needs you again. Let me know when you're ready to move your stuff out of the master bedroom. Oh, and Jake, try not to take it personally.
Babe, I did it! You won't believe it, but I finally hit big. I just won $10,000. We can pay off rent, cover bills, get out of this whole mess. No more needing Liam, no more him. Sophia, why aren't you answering? Babe, I know you're online. I just saw you read my messages. Please don't tell me you're with him right now. Sophia, say something. Are you seriously ignoring me at a time like this? I finally got our chance to fix everything, and you're just gone? Sophia, answer me.
She's a little busy right now, lil bro.
Why the hell are you responding? Where is Sophia? Put her on the phone.
She's occupied. You know, hanging with a real man, one that doesn't gamble her future away.
You have no right to be on her phone. Sophia, if you're reading this, call me.
She's not reading. She's too distracted for that.
You're lying? You think you've won? You think you can replace me? I just won 10 grand, Liam. We don't need your money anymore. Whatever power you thought you had over Sophia, it's gone.
Is it? Because you sound pretty desperate for someone who supposedly just won.
I have what we needed to get back on our feet. She's coming back to me.
That's cute. You really think money was the only thing keeping her here? That once you got a little payout, she'd just run back into your arms?
That's exactly what's going to happen. Because unlike you, I didn't have to buy her. She actually loves me.
Then why isn't she answering you? Why is she here with me while you're sitting there screaming into your phone alone? I'll tell you why, Jake. Because it was never just about the money. It was about what I could give her that you couldn't. Stability, strength, security, and I make her feel good in the bedroom. That's something she told me you struggle at.
I swear if you don't shut your goddamn mouth, you manipulated her. You walked into our lives, waited for me to fall, and then acted like her knight in shining armor. You don't love her, Liam. You just love winning.
And yet, I still won. While you're out chasing luck, I made sure she never had to gamble on her future again. You think 10 grand changes everything? It's already too late, Jake.
You're lying. Sophia, if you're there, say something.
Like I said, she's busy, but don't worry. I'll let her know you called.
I swear to God, Liam, if you...
Good night, Jake.
Tell me the truth, Sophia. No more dodging. No more Liam answering for you. Did you sleep with him?
Jake, please. Can we just talk about this in person?
No. You've been ignoring me all night, but I know you're seeing my messages. You owe me the truth. Did you sleep with him?
Jake.
That's not a no. Just say it.
I had to.
You had to? Are you hearing yourself right now? You're acting like it was some sacrifice instead of what it really was, a betrayal.
You don't understand.
Make me understand, because the woman I loved, the woman I trusted, wouldn't have sold herself off to the first guy who could cover rent.
You put me in this situation, Jake. Do you have any idea what it felt like watching the bills pile up? Wondering when the next eviction notice was coming? You left me with no choice.
No choice? You could have left. You could have trusted me to fix things. Instead, you ran straight into his arms the moment things got hard.
I did what I had to do to survive. You were gambling away money we didn't have. I had nothing left to bet on except myself.
So that's what it was? A transaction? He gave you money and you gave him your pussycat?
It wasn't like that.
Then tell me what it was like. Tell me how it felt when you were in bed with him, knowing you'd have to come home and look me in the eye after. You're a disgusting bop.
It killed me every single time. I hated myself for it. But I kept thinking, this is temporary. That once you got your life together, it wouldn't have to be this way.
And what? You thought I'd never find out?
I prayed you wouldn't, because I knew this would break you.
You broke me the second you let him touch you.
I still love you. That never changed.
You don't get to say that anymore. You don't love me. If you did, this conversation wouldn't be happening.
Jake, please, tell me there's a way we can fix this.
You can't fix what's already destroyed. You chose him, Sophia. You made me irrelevant. Now, I'm just returning the favor.
Jake, we need to talk.
No, you need to talk. I don't need to hear anything else. I already know what this is.
You don't, Jake. This isn't easy for me.
Nothing about this has been easy for me either, but that never stopped you.
I don't want things to end like this.
Like what, Sophia? With you finally admitting what I already knew? With me losing the only thing I had left in my life? With him winning?
Jake, this isn't about Liam.
It's always been about Liam. Ever since you let him into our home, ever since you chose him over me. You may not have said it out loud, but I could feel it. I felt the moment I became just another problem you needed him to solve.
That's not fair. I wanted you to step up, but you never did. I waited. I wanted you to fix things, Jake, but all you did was make it worse. And I couldn't keep waiting.
So instead of waiting, you sold yourself off to the highest bidder.
Don't say it like that.
How else should I say it? Because that's exactly what happened. You traded our relationship for financial security, for a man who could give you a comfortable life, even if it meant throwing away what we had.
I didn't want to throw us away. I just couldn't hold on to something that was already falling apart. You know that as well as I do.
No, what I know is that I would have fought for us. I would have done anything to fix this, but you didn't even give me the chance.
Maybe because I knew deep down you never could, and I couldn't wait around hoping for something that was never going to happen. I had to put myself first.
You didn't put yourself first. You put him first, and now you're trying to justify it so you can sleep better at night.
I know you'll never forgive me. I know I hurt you in ways that can't be undone, but that's why I'm saying this now. I think it's best if you find somewhere else to stay.
Are you serious? You're kicking me out? After everything, you're the one making me leave?
I think it's what's best for both of us. You're miserable here, and I can't keep pretending things will go back to how they were.
You can just say it. Liam wants me gone.
Jake.
Don't act like this is some mutual decision. This is him pulling the last move in his little power game. You let him erase me piece by piece until there was nothing left.
That's not what this is. I just think it's time.
Time for what? For me to disappear so he can finally have you all to himself? For you to stop feeling guilty about what you did? Just tell me the truth, Sophia. Do you even love me anymore?
I don't know.
That's all I needed to hear.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not, but you will be.